All right, welcome in everyone. This is Laura. Not sure when you're watching this, but happy Thanksgiving. Um, so these came in the mail. There's somebody been waiting for them, and I just don't have time to take a lot of pictures. But they were sold to me as new in the box. But when I got them, there's a chip here, here, and here on the man. I actually didn't notice them right away, and I think the seller didn't either because it wasn't super noticeable. And then I noticed on Mrs. Snowman that there's a little chip on her hat. I realized there's no pressure to the person waiting for these. One, both, or zero, no pressure. I just wanted to quickly show you the condition. But everything else on them is cute. If you're interested, they were, and I went back to watch the Christmas in July video. They were 24 inches long, 3 strands, $18 each. Please, no pressure. I think they're adorable. But if that works for you, let me know and they will be made for you. This is part 2 preview for Friday's Thankful for You sale. Which is November 29th, and I'm going to start at 2 p.m. Eastern. I do start on time. I will be showing the creations first, then I will go into the jewelry. And I'm really glad that some of you feel so comfortable in letting me know your opinions of me and your opinions of my created items. I've always shown the created items first because I know they're not for everybody. If you don't like those items and only want to see the jewelry, I plan to start the jewelry somewhere. I can only give an approximation. Sometime between an hour and a half in. I can't be exact. It could be earlier, could be later. When I do get to the jewelry though, I'm going to do the sterling and the butterfly ring very early on. My best guesstimate is 315, 330, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I may need a little grace today to get through this video because I will tell you, as I'm getting towards the end of 2024 and taking an inventory of what worked and what didn't work, this was one of the worst years I have ever had. And I'm going to continue to power through, and I'm going to be looking towards 2025 and keep working my channel. I love my channel. I like my channel just the way it is. Again, glad you're so comfortable to let me know that I need help. I don't need help. I need some grace. Like I said, I'm going to need it to get through this video. I've already had to restart a couple of times. And not much has changed. So if I forget to explain how my sale works and you're new, just ask. I'll do my best to answer your questions. Okay, so a couple of the created items that did not get shown because I was making them last night. And also I need to say, this is a time of year, and I can only relate to people on Etsy because that's really where my online presence has been, is we don't sleep much. We stay up till 12, 1 in the morning. I actually got up at 5:15, and I work and I work and I work. And there is a joke around here that my kids get it. Unless you are bleeding from the head, and that's a joke, unless you are bleeding from the head, mom's in holiday season, which means I don't have time to complete my sales obligations on Etsy and go to all of your videos or your lives or everything. And I think that's an obvious thing, that when you're busy, you don't have time. Now I'm busy fulfilling my obligations. So if you can't understand, I mean, I'm so sorry, but that's just how it is. I can't make it everywhere. Yeah, I better stop there. I'll have to start this video again. Like I said, I'm going to need some grace today. I'm going to need a lot of grace to get through this. Okay, I said I would make a preview too, and I'm going to do it. It just may not be one that anybody likes. All right, I do have 2 of these angels ornaments. They will come with the hook There are two of them. I made everything ahead of time so I can just ship really fast. The angel herself is 3 3/8 inches long. You will also get the hook. Her face is the AB coated bead. I have two of these and they are going to be $12 each. And again, I'll talk about that when I get to the jewelry. I'm not going to have she will come with a hook. I don't always show the hooks because they get tangled up in my trays. So, another one, I have one like this. Again, $12, stainless steel, so they won't tarnish. I have three like this. No, that's a bad example. Back up. Here she is. I have three like this. And see, like right now, as I'm recording this, I can see all the Etsy orders coming through. And that's what I have to do the rest of today because there's no mail Thursday. I have got to spend the rest of my day getting those orders out. And that's probably how it's going to be at the sale. You're going to be hearing cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. It is just crazy. And so please be understanding because I always ship on time. I fulfill my obligations. And yeah. So I have one like this. She's $12. And I have, okay, here's the one I'm most excited about. This pattern is by Oneida. It is named Chatelaine. It is a beautiful pierced pattern. It is stainless steel. I was able to get 2 sugar spoons in this pattern. I normally the price of this pattern is so high that I don't ever purchase it. So if I was to ever buy a set of stainless steel silverware for myself for around the house, this is the one I would go for. And someday I will. But this rode along with another purchase. So because I was able to get combined shipping, I did pay a lot for these spoons, but I thought they would make beautiful angels. So I have 2 of these and they are $12 each. If you like stainless silverware, that's a good pattern. Again, it's called a Chatelaine by Oneida. It's very expensive. Okay, and I do have, now I'm showing the a birthstone, but it can be the clear. I have 3 of these. Baroque Rose from 1967. This is silver plate. And these are 12. I have 3 of them. Okay, now that is the end of the created items. I'm going to start in on the jewelry. I'm starting in an odd place because that's how it filled up the trays. I ran out of empty trays. I ran out of trays. And I don't really want to go downstairs and dig more out of the tubs for one sale. So just to fill up this tray, I did get a silverware pattern. It is called Classic Filigree from 1937. Definitely Art Deco vibes. Heavily ornate though. I don't know, kind of a mix of styles here. It's by Harmony House. It is silver plated. I will be showing lots of items. I had a huge set. I have barely touched it because of time. But I'm going to show you a bracelet. This was made from a larger pieces. I think these were the tablespoons. Okay. Now I have enough here to make 3 bracelets in your custom size. So knowing your wrist measurement ahead of time will be really helpful. This one that I've already made will fit a 7.5 inch wrist. The other ones are not made yet. So it's anything that's custom made, if you're in a hurry, maybe stay away from things that aren't made yet, because I will go as fast as I can, but I won't rush it. That's different. I'm going to go as fast as I can without rushing it because I don't want my name attached to something that's been rushed. Okay, now that set of silverware had 1 sugar spoon that I was able to turn into a ring. So there's only one. There's only 1 sugar spoon normally in a set of silverware. This right now is about an 8.5. I can go down to an 8 and up to a 9. So already made size 8 through 9, anywhere in between on that one. It is $18. Okay, that tray is done. Okay, the next tray is filled with the sterling, the butterfly, the sterling silver owl. I have not shown that. I have two owl spoons. One is going to be sold as is. Probably the right buyer isn't here, which is fine. It's more of a collector, someone who collects that kind of thing. The other sterling owl is scheduled to be delivered Friday. So my goal is to get to the post office. My deliveries are going to be about an hour before I go live. So to pick that owl up, if I have it in my hands, I will offer it up. If I don't, I'll do something later on. And that's the other thing I was going to announce. A little change is, this isn't a change, but I'm going to make a change. I started YouTube not to be a YouTuber. I don't need to be monetized. I don't count how many subscribers I have. I don't count the thumbs up or the views. That stuff doesn't matter to me. The reason I started YouTube was to bring forth all of the geeky details about silverware and the jewelry, because those details get lost in a listing on Etsy. They're just lost. People aren't seeing them, which is completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I could talk to people and show them in real time how cool silverware is from a geek? Cool and geek in the same sentence, y'all. Oh, I cracked myself up. That's why I started YouTube. I'm not trying to be a big channel. I don't need help. I'm fine just the way I am. I don't need to be fixed. So if you're that comfortable in fixing me and helping me, I'm good. I'm good. I'm completely fine. But the change that I would like to do for the rest of December as a treat to myself is to focus on, if I go and make something, I'm going to go make a short video. I'm going to put it up. And instead of waiting for the next live sale, which is the part I would like to change, I'm going to put those things up. And if anybody wants it, grab it. I'll send you an invoice. If you don't, it's okay. I'll list it on Etsy, or I will wait until the sale at the end of December. But as a treat to myself, I'm going to, for this month, do things the way my heart wants to do them. And then I'll go back to doing what I feel is better for other people by having just one big sale. But just to treat myself, I very much enjoy making the short videos. It's very therapeutic choosing the songs, and I'm giving you all the details. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of December. Okay, so like I said, a lot of grace. If I've lost everybody, I'm so sorry. It's not normally like this. Today, I'm just letting it all hang out. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, next up is a Reed & Barton Harlequin. Okay, Reed & Barton is the maker. Harlequin is the pattern name. But this is one of those multi-motif patterns. I did a video on multi-motif before. So below the Harlequin, there's about a dozen or more different patterns. This different pattern is Wild Rose 1. There is a Wild Rose 2. It is different. I don't know that I like it better though. I really like this one. And I think I'm going to stick with the one because it bent perfectly, beautifully. I love this ring. It weighs 6 grams. It was produced between 1958 and 1976, so it is vintage. It is 11/16 inches wide in the front. Right now, it is a size 8.25. I can adjust this to an 8 all the way up to a 10. There's enough overlap there to go all the way up to a 10. There was a short video on this one, and if you want to see, maybe see more of it, this wasn't enough. It's nice and narrow in the back. This was Dematas, by the way. Dematas, and I have 2 of them. Originally, I was going to make earrings, but here's the geeky part. This is very narrow. This would be very hard to drill through, and you have to drill perfectly. Also, they both have beautiful patinas, but they don't exactly match. Now, I wouldn't care, but I thought, what if somebody else cares? So I did change my mind and make rings. I'm so glad I did. Now, I have 2. I can't do more. I looked up the price. This came in with a set of stuff. The person did not know what they had. This was like a group of things. I cannot do these again. So I have 2, but I'm going to start at $46, which is, go try to find this spoon. Go try to find this spoon for $46. Oh, the other thing I want you to know, the sterling mark has been left on. I heard you guys loud and clear. I haven't done sterling in a while because everybody wanted the sterling mark left on. Okay, your sterling mark is left on. I'm only going to work with sterling where the mark can be left on. So there's that one. Boy, this is going to take forever if I don't speed up the details. But, if you're going to spend $46, don't you want to know about it? I have made these things so far in advance, getting ready for the sale, that I did put them in bags to keep them from tarnishing more. All right, next up is another sterling. Okay, this will be starting at $46. This was a souvenir spoon. Souvenir spoons are different than Dematas. They're a different size. It is a Native American. Okay, the sterling mark was left on. It's marked PB and B, which is pay and baker. Pay is spelled P-A-Y-E, so your marks are still on there. It was 4 inches long, which makes an excellent. The length, 4 inches, makes a great spoon ball ring. It weighs 8 grams. It is currently a size 10. No, I cannot go smaller. It doesn't look right smaller. It can go bigger, all the way up to a 12, no problem. So it is 1 inch wide. So this sterling Native American ring will start at $46. It's amazing. Okay, next up. And yep, I did have these things bagged up and keeping them. Okay, this one. Okay, this one. Another one of a kind. It is sterling. Spoon bowl ring. This was a Dematas spoon by International. And the mark has been left on. Okay, there is a monogram of the letter B, the initial B, a monogram with the initial B. It is currently a size 7.25 because this was teeny tiny, and I can go all the way up to a 12. Now, at 7.25, you can see that the monogram is over to the side. If you go up, the higher the ring size, the more this travels over. Okay, it can go up to a 12. It is 15/16 inches wide, and I'm going to start it at $46. Okay, next up is Reed and Barton, again, Harlequin, again, but under that multi-motif heading, we have a different pattern. Its name is Golden Rod. One word, Golden Rod. Okay, this is so cute. It is 9/16 inches wide, 8 grams of sterling silver. The sterling silver mark is still on the ring, again produced 1958 through 1976. And I'm going to start this at $46. And, size 9. There's so much. You should see how filled up my little notes are, completely filled with writing. It is a size 9, and you can see how this exactly meets at size 9. Now, if you would like it a little smaller, let me know. I can go down to an 8. Okay, let me put this on one more time. I'm moving around way too fast. Like I said, a little grace today, please, would be appreciated. Okay, that's a fun ring. That is fun. And again, the sterling mark is on there. Okay. I have a full tray of sterling plus 1. So 9, 8 sterling. And this is not sterling. Next up is the Sweden Butterfly Demitasse spoon. Now, I'm going to prepare you before I show it. This ring has not been made because I want to cut the length to whatever size the winner wants. Whatever size the winner wants. But prepare yourself. I have already started to bend it. I have never worked with this spoon before. I wanted to make sure it was going to bend before I offer it to you. You know, under promise, over deliver. One of those. Okay, so the spoon arrived to me in perfect condition. I have already started to bend it. Please don't gasp. I've already started. I did this last night. I wanted to make sure that I was going to get nice, smooth bend from this ring. Okay, so here's your gorgeous butterfly. This is the one that is faked more often than it is real. You have the butterfly on the inside. It is marked Sweden on the inside. I can do size 8 through 10. I was thinking about doing this as possibly a spoon bowl. That's why this has been flattened. The spoon bowl is too thick. It's not going to bend right. So this will be offered as a band. If I cut it here, I've already measured. It will be a size 10, and I can go down to an 8. I know where to cut it. So sorry if I shocked you. Showing you my process has already been started. So this will start. Oh my gosh. Well, I wrote this number down. I'm shocked at the number I wrote down. Okay, well, I wrote it down. I'm going to start it at $35. This was a holy grail for me. I have never had this spoon. I have never seen it in person. It was a learning experience for me. I can tell the fakes just by seeing the photos. And yeah, now I have even more knowledge of what this should look like as real. And I hope to find it again. Now, the next item is not jewelry. I won't make this into jewelry. This is a spoon I came across. I didn't know. I've never seen this before. I didn't know anything about it. I still don't know very much. I really don't. See how this is thicker and then it looks like they hammered it or flattened it. I shouldn't say hammered, flattened somehow. I just am way out of my area of knowledge. I don't know how they added the detail. I don't know if that is tooled. I don't know if it's stamped. I know nothing, okay? Then there's this little detail. Yeah, see, look. This is old. I did ask. This is old. Okay, that's what I was told, old. Look at this in the bowl. Have not polished this. I cleaned it with diluted Dawn dish soap. Look at the back. Gosh, I didn't see those details in different light. That is from being pushed from the front. This wasn't added to the back. This appears to me, and it doesn't appear in every light. I didn't see that before when I made the short video. That is from being pushed from the front. I'm 99% sure. But it's bewildering. There are no marks on here. Nothing. It is irregular shaped. In the short video, I showed it next to a teaspoon and a tablespoon. It's somewhere in between. I don't want to say anything because I don't know. I did use Google Lens. Nothing came up anywhere. All the places I looked could not find this again. So I'm going to offer this up for $60. It's probably something for a collector. I can't even tell you for sure what the metal is. I don't know what the metal is. I'm going to leave it at that. Some people say they won't say it, and then they throw words around. Oh, it could be, it could be. I don't know what it is. I have a guess. But if I don't want to be wrong. Okay, so next is my second Native American sterling ring. Okay, now the first one was made from a souvenir spoon. This one was from a demitasse spoon. There is a difference. Okay, 6 grams, 9/16 inches wide in the front. The sterling mark has been left on. I heard you guys loud and clear. You want the sterling mark left on. It is currently a size 8. I can go up to a 10. This was made by the Howard Sterling Company. This was also featured in one of the short videos where I gave a little history and a little Native culture. I'm part Native American. It intrigues me so much. Here's the rest of it. Arch rock. And you know what? I did say this backwards. This one was the souvenir spoon. The other one was the demitasse. So I'm correcting myself. The first native was demitasse. The second one was souvenir. A souvenir from Arch Rock. Can you see the little sailboat under this rock bridge and the little sailboat on the water? That is a view that many people have gone to this location to look through the rock and see the water today. I did do a historical short video if you're interested and want to go see that. This pendant weighs 6 grams. It is the bowl, so it is sterling silver, but it is not marked. And maybe you are Native American. Maybe you like history. Maybe you've been to Arch Rock. I'm trying to see mine. I'm trying to also read my notes. I'm selling this as a pendant. If you want like a chain, I can throw a chain in for a couple bucks. Which just reminds me, I do have 2 sterling chains I could offer up, but I'm going to have to go find those. Note to self, go find the sterling chains because I don't know where they are. I'm going to start this at $20. I start this at $20. Okay, now if I can get the sterling owl spoon in time, that will be starting at $65. And I do need to see it in person first, and then I will give you some more specs. I have offered that in the past, and the bidding went up to $100, I believe it was. Yeah, it went up to $100 on that ring. It is very cool. I've only been able to find it 2 times. I'm sorry that this is so long. Okay, next up is a necklace, a pendant necklace. This here is Swarovski. I've had this Swarovski for a very long time. I love Swarovski crystals. I don't so much love Swarovski pearls, but it is matte on the back, sparkly in the front. These are cultured pearls. These are silver plated. These are this was the iced tea coaster. I removed some of the parts of the coaster and smoothed it out to change the shape. I did a short on these too. Now, the length is 28 inches. These are individually wire wrapped on with stainless steel by me. The chain is closed link stainless steel. Okay, you've got all of this beautifulness, nice 28-inch length. There's your magnet clasp. When I measured, I did not measure this as part of the length. I measured from here up until the clasp and doubled it, 28 inches long. I'm not going to short you. That's going to start at $45. $45. I don't know that I'm going to make more of these. It was fun making the 2 I made, but sometimes I like to move on. Okay, and now I'm hearing my emails clicking through. Oh, yikes. What's that? Okay, here's the other one. Again, the iced tea coaster. We have rutilated quartz, but this one, I think it was in with all my rutilated quartz. Another Swarovski crystal. I bought these, oh my gosh, 15 years ago. Can you believe I had these for 15 years and I just now found the perfect application? Isn't that just amazes me, because I love these on here. Okay, rutilated quartz all along here. It's beautiful. Magnet clasp, all the same wire. Each bead is wire wrapped on by me with stainless steel. 24 inches long. Again, I measured from here to the clasp, doubled it. 24 inches. Start at $45. Okay. I made another Larimar. Chunky Larimar. All of these beaded chains have the closed links. And if you don't know what closed link is, you cannot open the links and then close them again. The only way I can cut my chains into tiny little pieces is I have to cut through one link with wire cutters and throw that into the metal recovery bin. I do have a stainless steel metal recovery. I don't like to throw metals away. So these links cannot come open. These are wire wrapped on, and your clasp is also wire wrapped on. Very important detail to me. It is 23 inches long. Okay, 23 inches long. This also works cool as a bracelet for some people. My wrist is 6 3/4 of an inch. If your wrist is bigger, it might not work, but that's going to be starting, or no, that is $35. $35. I have a pendant next. It's just one. I can't do another one. This is an odd piece of silverware from the Silver Tulip, 1956. Many of you have a ring. I've offered the ring in this many, many times. So you may have the matching ring. It is 2 3/8 inches long, $12. I made a huge bail. I didn't necessarily intend for these to go together, but they work if that's something you're interested in. This will fit over, if it fits over the Larimar, it will fit over any of my other chains. So $12 on that. I can only do one. It was, I normally make bracelets, but I had an odd piece. It was probably a serving piece. Okay, there's that. Next up is, sorry I keep moving this, but this, my OCD doesn't like the wrinkles in this little covering here to cover up the ugly wood. I've had this desk for a very long time. I'm going to refinish it someday. All right, 1935 Narcissus, which has daffodils that run along the entire handle. So I do like to carve out pieces. Look at that. Love it. And I had some check glass flower beads on hand from about 7 years ago. 7 years ago I bought those. These earrings are 2.75 inches long. No. These earrings are 2 3/8 inches long, and one earring weighs 0.2 ounces. But I'm not done. I had the perfect piece. Since I had an odd number of those little flowers, a nice big bail will fit over any of my chains, but I don't know that this would match any of the stones. But you have that. So here's what they look like together. You have an earring pendant set. This, I only have one, y'all. The pendant is 2.75 inches long. I'm going to start these at $25. What a great gift, huh? All right, so next up is something very outside of what I would normally do, but Oh well. I did it with a different intention and that didn't work out. So I have lapis, one of my handmade chains, okay, with the magnet clasp. Let's see, 25 3/4 of an inch. So this is just shy of 26 inches. I didn't want to call it 26 inches because it's just shy of 26 inches. The pendant is also lapis. It is really beautiful. I purchased this from another person on YouTube because I was looking for a lapis pendant. Now it is marked, the pendant is sterling. It's marked Jenny and it is marked sterling. I left the tarnish on there, but there it is. So I'm going to start this at $66. I realize that's a lot higher than my other pendant necklace sets, but the pendant is sterling. It is beautiful, and it won't hurt my feelings if it does not sell. So starting that at $66. The pendant is permanently attached. The size of the bail dictated how it was to be attached, and it is permanent. Okay, then I hope you guys can't hear all that noise out there. Last time I noticed, I was apologizing for noise that wasn't on the video. Sorry, not sorry. 1935 Narcissus, again, just a simple pendant. This is actually the rest of that spoon, has the pattern on the back. Beautiful, 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 2.5 inches long, and that will be $12. Here's something you have not seen. It has not made an appearance. I don't remember ever showing this to anybody. I remember making this on a Saturday afternoon where I was just like, I don't know, just sometimes I get in the mood of like, what am I going to do? Here are some little, what kind of forks are these? I'm going to call them pastry forks, but there's another name. They're Dematas, and they are Sweden. Very lightweight. So you have an elongated, lightweight earring. I did drill the holes, stainless steel, wire wrapped. These beads I purchased at a bead store. I have a very strong memory. I was in that bead store for so long that I bet the people thought, we're probably getting suspicious of me. And I started to get self-conscious. My son, I was trying to find the perfect gift to make for my son's, who it was his girlfriend at the time. And I spent so much time looking for the right beads for her. And that didn't work out. So, I've had these for a very long time, those beads for a very long time, and they are finally make the perfect adornment to these earrings. 3.25 inches long, 0.15 ounce, and I'm going to start these at $20. I bought them at the bead store. They had tons and tons of gemstones. I cannot remember what these are. They could be a simple jasper. They could be, I really don't know. And so I can't say. Wish I could. Anyway, and I'm going to adjust my table again. Oh my gosh, is anybody still watching? Holy moly, this is bad. It only gets better from here. Oh my gosh. And no, I don't want help. I'm good. I'm perfectly fine. German rose, y'all, German rose earrings. Dematas pierced, which adds beauty and it takes away some of the weight. These are 0.2 ounces, 1.75 inches long. I have two. They are $25 each. And then I did another thing I just wanted to do. Oh gosh, at some point during the year, this year, 2024, I sold the favorite pair of earrings right off of me. Well, I've done that multiple times, but here's the same pattern. Woohoo, look at those. My camera's all crooked. Oh my gosh, it's a hot mess. I'm going to pause this real quick. Okay. What a hot mess this is turning out to be. These are 0.3 ounces, which I actually rounded up. It was only coming to 0.2 on my scale, but I thought maybe it's like 0.275. So we're going to say 0.3 ounces, 2 3/8 inches long, $25. These are the exact earrings, identical to, not the same ones that I sold right off of me. So normally if I would have just wear them on Friday, I probably would have sold them, but they are longer. They're very dramatic, and I love these. If you wear these, don't be shy. You will meet people. People will come up to you. They might touch you. It's happened to me. It's happened to me. Okay. Next up is another Sweden, Nils Johan. Finally saying it correctly. Nils Johan. Some of you have these as earrings. Some of you already have the matching earrings. It is a pierced rose pattern, demitasse, 1 inch wide. It is currently 9.75. I can go up to a 12. $25 for this. And then someone's going to say, can you make a ring? No, I can't make a band ring. This only works as a spoon bowl ring or earrings. Try to show you, maybe I can do this because no, that one's already made. If you are not in a hurry, I could make more. Things that are not made ahead of time, no promises, okay? This is the time of the year that I am insanely busy. Okay, so I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 5 unmade. I might go hammer another one out between now. I might have 2 made by Friday. I'll try to get 2 made. I was going to go through these trays and try to make as much as I can. 100% depends on how many cha-chings I get. It really depends. Like right now I have 5 orders that I have got to get ready, and one of them is a huge order. So I have got to get that out before I start making more stuff. Okay, you guys have all seen this pattern before. It is Carlin, also known as Viking Rose. It is Sweden demitasse. $25, 15/16 inches wide, just shy of an inch. I do have 2 made. These are my last 2 Carlin spoons. Yeah. The last 2, so I just decided to make them ahead of time. Oh, I love this one so much. I really, for my spoon ball rings, other than the native ones, which I absolutely love, I love how the pierced spoons, much more than the solid spoons. So that's what you're going to see from me. I do have 2. They're $25 each. Size 10 through 12. No, I cannot go smaller. 10 through 12. The length of the spoon is what I have to work with. So the spoon will dictate what it's going to be. Sorry. Oh, these wrinkles are driving me crazy. I just did not say a joke. I was going to say a joke and I didn't say it. Okay, so here's more of that silverware pattern I started in the very beginning, 1937, classic filigree. Pierced, beautiful Art Deco. Almost looks like a urn or a vase with some flowers, which I just noticed, and it's upside down. So no one's going to want it now. I just noticed that. This pendant took so much time to make. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I'm sorry, I'm going to geek out. You guys, I don't think anyone's going to watch this, but I'm going to geek out for a minute. Now, the reason I chose this pattern to make an articulated bail, this was the rest of the spoon I cut. When I drill, you cannot be off center at all. You can't be off center, not even a tiny bit. This spoon pattern has an indent here, right in the middle. So I was able to get my drill bit to rest on the indent, okay, and drill without skipping. We call it skipping when the drill bit skips across the metal. The indent on the pattern made this easy. I don't want to say easy, but it made it possible to drill perfectly. Okay, can you see? If this was off center, would you really want your pendant to look like this or like this? I don't. I used a stainless steel super thick jump ring on here. This will fit through I'm not going to have time to make another amethyst chain, but if you already have an amethyst chain from me, this will fit. Okay. This was super fun to make until I got to this part. I had to use a magnifying glass with perfect lighting just to get this wire wrapped through the chain. So the chain comes through the, there's no way this is going to come off, is what I'm trying to get to. The chain goes through the loops, through the piercing. Okay. And then I connected with a wire. And let me tell you, that was the part I almost gave up. I almost gave up, but I really wanted to finish this. So these are the kinds of things I want to make in December when I have the bandwidth in my brain to do it, and then put them up on a short video, because this is very therapeutic to me. I don't know. I want to make, oh, there's so much story here. I have 6 more pieces that I could do this with, which I want to do like this. I don't know that I'm going to do this again, because it was really frustrating to try to get this attached. So this is I'm only going to have the one. I'm going to start it at $25. And guess what? I told a lie. I told a lie. I do have another amethyst chain. I don't know if I'm going to put this video out. I really don't know if this video is going to go out. And I don't want to re-record it. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. This is an amethyst chain. Look at that. I was quick. I went and made another one and you guys didn't even know it. It is 24 inches long. It is $30. Holy moly. Let me tell you, I'm going to need a lot of grace today. I'm going to need a lot of grace. I don't know if I'm going to put this out. I may just put out, sorry, couldn't do it. There's this. I love this. But I didn't put them together because I don't want anyone to feel obligated to buy both. So the chain is $30. The pendant is going to start at $25. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Nils Johan, Sweden. I love the Sweden spoons. Here's what it looks like before I did anything. And I have more of these. Somebody was wanting teeny tiny. If you don't already have this pattern in teeny tiny, I can do this in a band. I know I didn't get to all my little teeny tiny bands. We can do it though. Here it is as a spoon bowl ring. Size 10 through 12. It is a 10 right now. It is 1 inch wide. $25. What I liked was, first of all, it was a very small Demetas spoon, so I was able to bend the spoon bowl properly. But I had this really cool detail. Look at the detail on that spoon bowl. Why would you cut that off? Why wouldn't you leave that on here? So I did. There you go. Size 10 through 12, $25. I'll try to hammer another one out. I'm probably going to say that about everything. And then, can you tell I went through a lot of trays today, this past couple weeks? Because here is the very last Nils Johan matching pendant. It matches the ring. Look at that. Cool. What a gift. It is double-sided. It was made from a little teeny tiny spreader, butter spreader. So 2 7/8 inches long. The bail is stainless steel. I'm going to do this for $10. If you need a chain, let me know. I got chains. Okay, guys. I'm so embarrassed. It's the last tray. And there's some good stuff in this tray. Okay. Here it is. And I have multiples, which I will show you because I learned on here you better show everything. So here are, why is there only 3? Well, I have 3. This is the Elusive. I've had this one other time. You guys recognize it? This was at the Spoon Ring Extravaganza 2024. It is the Trio of Daisies from 1910, so it is a true antique. It's by William Rogers and Son. I can do size 6 through 11, custom made in your size. Again, if I do something that's not made yet, please be patient. 1/2 inch wide. 1/2 inch wide, $25. This one is size, it's a size 8. So I have an 8 that's already made, and then 3 that I will make anywhere between 6 and 11. $25 on that. A very hard to find spoon, period. In Demitasse, really, really hard. And the teaspoon is amazing, but if you like teeny tiny, that would be it. Okay, here's another amethyst pendant, huge bail. You have your mill grain edge on here. This was a very old spoon. The spoon itself is a true antique. The amethyst is ginormous. It is 40 by 30 millimeters. It is actually a bead. So at the bottom drill, I added a little stainless steel twirly twirl and another little amethyst pendant. So there's that. It's just fun. I know it's ginormous. It's not for everybody. It is 3 inches long. $14. $14. Well, here's another thing. I'm hoping to have time to make more. I don't know. But what the heck is that? That is a flattened butter shredder, double-sided. The hole is where the bail will go. I have not attached the bail yet because the winner of this can say, you can ask for 2 birthstones to be added. I normally do a teardrop and then a smaller one, or a teardrop and a cultured pearl. No, Swarovski pearl. 2¼ inches long when it's finished. If you want just the bail attached, it's $9. If you want 2 birthstones, it is $12. That little bit of custom won't take long. That won't hold up in order. So 1953 Jubilee. I had just the one left. I have more sunflowers in Jubilee if I have time to hammer them flat. Those are a little labor intensive. Getting that top edge smooth takes some time. I will try. Here is my last spoon angel, daffodil from 1950. I have not had time to make more. The pin back is up at the top. I make a glue sandwich and I have a tiger's eye. It's my last one. It's a brooch. You can also hang it as an ornament. It is $18. Okay, here's some weird thing. Random. It's not really weird. It's random. I don't remember why I pulled this out, but I did, so I'm just going with it. This pattern, I absolutely adore this pattern. It is named Silver Bell. There are some bookmarks in this pattern, by the way. Random thing happening. Silver Bell from 1940. I believe Silver Bell is the flower for January birthdays. It is a snowdrop. I looked it up. 13/16 inches wide. It is a thick and sturdy ring. I'm going to offer it up for $15. It is my last one. That's why I didn't list it. It's my last one. And I do play the SEO game on Etsy. So listing one thing is not good for your SEO. It's true. Don't argue with me. It's a size 8. And it will go up to a 12. Again, adjusting the ring size will not hold anything up. I can do that really quick. Okay, so my last piece, I don't want to list one item because of SEO, $15. Okay. Ah, these. Oh, I love these. I love these. And there was a short video on these. I have these. I have these. These are the Poland Demitasse spoons. I offered as earrings, and there were no takers, or one taker. I think there were no takers. No takers on these as earrings. It's true. So I made more earrings. Because why not, right? I made hoops. And I love these. I love them. Look at the back. Look at the back. I'm just getting silly now. I don't normally make my videos this early in the morning. This is right after coffee. I have just now identified the problem. If I make a video in the morning and I've just had my coffee, that's the problem. Okay, note to self, more coffee. I learned something when I made these. I can't wait to show these. I don't know if you guys don't like them, it's okay because I love them. I will wear them. I'm having an earring deficiency right now. My earring holder only has 2 pairs of earrings on them because I have sold all my earrings during sales. This will just go to help me out. So anyway, when I made these, I had no plans of adding these cultured pearls. Zero, zilch, wasn't in the plan, wasn't going to do it. Never done it before. I will do it again because I learned that this little piercing, the natural little piercing in that spoon, perfectly fit the ball pin. That ball pin ain't going nowhere. Okay, then the other ball pin, so it takes 2 ball pins to make 1 earring, but it's attached. It isn't going anywhere. I'm just getting crazy right now. Oh boy. Okay, well, it's probably no one's listening anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But please do not feel comfortable to comment on this. Please don't. Please don't. All right, anyway, they are 0.15 ounces, so they are surprisingly lightweight. 2.25 inches long, and yep, they are $32. And I would really like to go get 2 more made, but you know, the clock is ticking, and we'll see how much I get done. So there is that. That's it. There could be some surprises. There could be some surprises coming up. Whew. Okay, it's 2 minutes and it's an hour. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Lots of grace. It's not always like this. I love you. Happy Thanksgiving. Questions or comments, please put them on this video. Sale starts on time. There will be a giveaway in the beginning. It's going to be a number between 1 and 35. And I've already chosen the number. It's going to be the number of how many times I had to restart this video. Because you guys you don't even know what you missed out on. All right. I love you. I miss you. And I am looking forward to Friday. Bye. See you.